Good morning, everyone. My name is Adi Mualami Rahman,
And I am Adela Zaida,
and for today's news channel, we have new updates.
where we bring you important reports from around the world and beyond.
On today's report, we're gonna have some exciting news from the space report. As scientists discovers that the moon is slightly, not slightly, but is leading us by a few inches.
Then, we go back to Earth, where several countries are facing extreme heat waves that are affecting daily life and public health.
First, on the first report, before we get into the first report, we must ask ourselves, what is the moon? Why is it leaving us? What happens if it does leave us? And what will happen to us if it does? For the first question, what is the moon? The moon is a celestial object in space that orbits around another. For example, the moon orbits around the Earth. To put it exactly, the moon is a natural satellite to the Earth. A satellite which is an object that revolves around the Earth, and because the moon is created naturally by natural causes like this planet impacts or dust coming out of Earth to space to make the moon. And how was the moon made is an interesting story or interesting impact millions of years ago, where it happens when the moon, not but when Earth was in its development stage, or millions years ago, was impacted by a dwarf planet named Theia. Theia impacted the Earth that sends dust, debris, and a lot of rocks into space that will soon turn into rings, and then by time turns into a giant ball of rock, which is today the moon. Now for the second question, why is the moon leaving us? The moon is leaving us because of the distance between the moon and the Earth. When Theia impacted Earth, the debris that they sent was so far away that the distance between the moon and the Earth is so large to the point that, fun fact, if you grab all the planets and put them side by side between Earth and the moon, they could fit all the solar system, the planet in our solar system fits between the Earth and the moon. That is how large the distance between the moon and the Earth. And because of that distance, and also by the fact that the moon also has its own gravitational pull, that gravitational